just put my spine out of place. Hey man, my school is insane. Hey man, my work's down the drain. Hey man, well, she's a total blam blam. She said she had to squeeze it, but she, and then she, oh, don't lean on me, man, 'cause you can't afford the ticket. Back from Suffragette City. Oh, don't lean on me, man, 'cause you ain't got time to check it. No, my Suffragette City was out of sight. She's alright. Oh, hit me. Don't lean on me, man, 'cause you can't afford the ticket. Back from Suffragette City. Oh, don't lean on me, man, 'cause you ain't got time to check it. No, my Suffragette City. Don't lean on me, man, 'cause you can't afford the ticket. Back from Suffragette City. Don't lean on me, man, 'cause you ain't got time to check it. No, my Suffragette City. Look out of sight. Whoa, she's alright. My Suffragette City. My Suffragette City. I'm back from Suffragette City. I'm back from Suffragette City. My Suffragette City. My Suffragette City. My Suffragette City.
Hello all you wonderful, beautiful, and craptastic people, CraptasticJack here, and today I haven't really done any of these videos in a while, the why I like series kind of videos. It's basically just me going over why I like a game, or dislike a game, loathe a game, despise a game, really enjoy a game. But yes, today I'm going to be doing this on Driver Parallel Lines, and yeah, I got this game during the Christmas sale recently. And I've known this game existed, I just never had the chance to play it, and when I finally did, I'm so glad I did, because this game is awesome. Now, what makes this game awesome? It has great gameplay, of course. The gameplay feels awesome, of course. There's an era change in the middle of the story. There aren't that many missions though, but I'm kinda, yeah. And halfway through the story you go from 1970s to 2006, however, I prefer staying in the 1970s because, well, it's the 1970s. Driving is really well done. This goes with gameplay because the driving is really well done in this game despite not being a racing game. That's kind of the odd part. Sometimes I feel like I'm just playing a racing game and then the thing comes to my head. I'm like, oh crap, that's right, I can get out of the car and shoot people. Of course, yeah, but sometimes I feel this game is just purely a racing game because a lot of the missions are purely driving based, and there are street races in the game that you can partake in. The driving feels like a racing game, driving game, and well, the game's named Driver. What are you gonna do in the game? Just drive, of course, because it's Driver. This is Driver Parallel Lines, and it's awesome. Now, the game has awesome gameplay. It's going back on the gameplay. The gunplay in this game is pretty good. It's not the best, but it's really well done, for me at least. I liked it, and it's really easy to get used to. And I like how they have the aim system, the auto aim system, if you want that, because then it's easier to shoot and maim people if you need to. But not a lot of missions have you kill people or shoot things. I mean, the ending, the ones that take place in the modern era do, but not so much the ones in the 70s. And in the 70s part, I feel like I'm taking place in some awesome 70s action car movie, because some of the missions in the 70s are just really well done. And the ones in the modern age are well done. And modern age, this game's almost 10 years old. Next year we'll be able to go, we're going to the past, and it turns out it's going to be 10 years ago. But yes, really good gameplay, and the era change is unique. I already went on that. And there's a really good amount of weapons in this game. In the modern era, you get the minigun. They call it something different. And you get a minigun and a bunch of pistols and stuff like that. You get 2 pistols, an SMG, an assault rifle, and a grenade launcher. And of course, in the 70s, they're different models from what they are in the, the modern age. So yes, overall, this game is really well done. I really like it, and it's kind of one of those games, you know, that's really hard to explain why you like it. It just is really good. I don't know why. It's just how good the game feels to play. To be fair, I mean, I've played a really vast majority of games. I play games almost every day, if not every day. And Driver Parallel Lines is just one of those games that, even though I beat the game already, and there really isn't much to do in the city. I mean, there are some good side activities that you can partake in, like street races, smashing donut stands, robberies. And by robberies, I mean you're the getaway driver, you don't actually rob people. And stuff like that. There's a lot of side activities that you could do, but overall, I don't find myself doing those, and instead I'm just driving around the world, getting into car chases, shooting. Oh, by the way, you can drive while you're shooting. It's a pretty awesome technique. I probably showed it in the gameplay I'm showing up here. But overall, this game is just really well done, and I really love it. I mean, it's just really good. That's really all I could say. It's really, really good. But what was I gonna say? What was I saying before about the driving? I don't know. But I just don't find myself doing many of the side activities. I just find myself driving around the world, getting high-speed chases and stuff like that. And the game takes place in New York. Unlike the other driver games before, it only takes place in one city, New York and New Jersey. And overall, the map is really, it's okay for 2006. I mean, it's not the best from 2006, but overall, it's really pretty good done. Pretty well done for me, at least. And overall, I'll give this game a great 8 out of 10, because this game for me is just, I don't know, something about it just keeps bringing me back. And I don't know why I haven't made a video about this game yet, but this game is just really good. I mean, there are some technical issues on modern day PCs. I know the game like stutters for a couple seconds every once in a while, but other than that, the game runs pretty smooth. It does crash at the menu sometimes, but other than that, this game is really good, and I do recommend checking it out. Anyway, guys, that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're not already, don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, subscribe, and David Bowie.
Oh, I'm down, Benjamin.